Hello everyone, VanguardOfValor here, and welcome back to another episode of XCOM Enemy Unknown. So, it's been a long time since we were here, I know, but we're back again. No longer have the plague, right? More or less anyway, so we're going to try and make some more episodes of XCOM. It has been a while since I played here, so I might be a little bit rusty, but hopefully it's not too bad. Now, in the last episode, we managed to get a whole bunch of money from helping Mexico, which means we also have our satellites prepared but not yet launched. We're going to wait till closer to the end of the month so we can potentially save all of our countries if we get lucky. We also will get a lot more money that way, so that'll be good. Now, on the other hand, we could also use this credits here, other than buying planes to protect our satellites and to deal with enemy UFOs that we discover. We could also potentially use that for doing things like buying ourselves better armors, because we have skeleton suits and carapace armor we can buy. We could potentially buy a variety of nice things here, which would definitely help us out. We don't want to really buy any more weapons because we'll be getting our plasma rifles soon, which is definitely good enough. And that is basically what we want. Skeleton suits and carapace armor, though, are pretty attractive. This giving you additional movement, I believe, as well as giving you the ability to grapple onto other things to get a height advantage is definitely nice. We might try for that. Do we have any requests? No, we do not still have any pending requests. That's fine. And we also have an outsider shard here, which we kind of need to get researched so we can progress in the story. But doing this without having better armors actually on our soldiers is a bit dangerous, so we might have to get some armor on us first. If we come down to engineering, it's going to... Hang on. If we buy 3 more satellites, we're going to want at least a plane in each country to protect them. If we buy that at, I believe, 60, because it's 20 per plane, if we were to buy one. Yeah, it's at least 60 if we put them all in different countries. If we put them in the same places, like all of them in Europe or all of them in Asia, that might only cost a little bit less. But still probably not a good idea to spend more than 100 credits on armors. But if we come in here right now and go to buy some, if we get ourselves some skeleton suits and some carapace armor, that's probably a pretty solid idea. So we're going to manufacture some of those. We're going to get ourselves, let's say, 3 skeleton suits, because those are pretty nice for people who want to be more mobile. And we'll get another 2 carapace armors. That should put us just down to 90 credits, which should be fine. We'll submit that order as well. There we go, 90 credits, that's right. And this will make us much harder to kill, and that'll be nice. Let's go to our barracks here. We're going to take a look at our soldiers. Yan Yun, you already have a carapace armor, don't you? Yes. I might swap you to the other kind of armor, though, because giving you a skeleton suit doesn't quite give you the same health bonus, but it does give you a small movement distance increase and gives you the ability to grapple around. And since you're close combat, getting you wherever you need to go might be a good idea. But I think for now we'll leave you with the carapace armor so you can tank a bit better. Vos, you get some skeleton suits for sure. Here's our skeleton suit for the first time. I like how we just sort of grapples away here. Zoop! Anyway, it's very useful for our sniper specifically because he'll be able to jump on top of things and get a nice high ground advantage. We don't have a better rifle for him, which is kind of disappointing, but as it stands, it's fine. Do I have a plasma pistol for you? No, I haven't started capturing sectoids yet. Who else are we going to give armor to? Our heavies are probably going to want to have carapace armor, and we'll give our medics the other skeleton suits, I think. So carapace armor for you. You are Matsumoto, you get a skeleton suit. You also have a laser rifle, don't you? Yes, you do. That's better. Alright. You also need a med kit. That's better. Does Vos have a scope? Yes, he does. And Ryan, you're going to get a carapace armor, I guess. There you go. You're tougher now. Suleiman gets a skeleton suit. There we go. And Alvarez, you're not probably going to be in our active team right now, so that's fine. These guys will be able to get better gear once they're available. But that gives our main 6 people all nice gear. Or 7, because Young Yun already had one. Either way, that gives the people who are going to be using much better gear. No, that's 6, that's right. That gives our full squad better armor. That should make them a lot harder to kill. Now, we have 14 days till our plasma rifle research is done, and we have a bunch of those, I think. I don't know if we can see them in the gray market or not. No, we can't. But we do have a bunch of those waiting. Probably see them in the barracks, actually. If we go to view soldiers here, pick one of them, go to loadouts. Can we see how many we actually have? We have 7. More than enough light plasma rifles. So we'll be able to put those to good use soon, hopefully. But for the time being, we can't quite. And we have 16 days till the council report. So I think the best thing for us to do right now is just to run this timer. The research is already working on the plasmas. And we could do some engineering things. We could try and build some more facilities here. I guess, what else do we need? We kind of need the Foundry. That's something we do kind of want. That'll let us buy some upgrades, and some of those are very nice. But I think for now, we're going to have to wait on that one, because we want a little bit more money for later. I don't know, though. It's hard to say, because other than this, the other thing we want is to start getting satellite nexuses going. We don't have enough engineers for that yet. I think we're missing 4, and it takes a ton of money, and UFO flight computers, but it gives us 4 and 5 satellites if we put it next to another satellite generator, or other satellite uplink. So, I don't know. I don't know. We could put it over here if we're going to put it anywhere. I think we probably just want to get the Foundry working, though. So, you know what? We'll do it. Hopefully we get enough money that by the time we get our satellites up, we can build some planes. But we're going to start building our Foundry because this gives us access to a whole bunch of really nice things. So we're going to start construction on that. It's going to take 10 days, but that's fine. And now I guess we need to just start the world spinning. Let's get over here and scan for some activity. What do we see? We found a UFO immediately in Argentina, a large scout. Okay, let's go. We'll send our Sky Ranger. Who are we going to send? Well, we just geared up a whole bunch of people, so I'm guessing we're going to send them. Ryan, you're not coming, though. I don't need 3 heavies, because as it stands, we have Fournier, other Ryan, and 1 assault sniper. Okay, I think we'll swap Ryan here for our other support here, Matsumoto. That'll be good. I don't really like bringing my entire killer team when I'm going up against what potentially is just a fairly easy scout, but who else would I want to take? The other people I want to swap in are all injured at the moment, and all of my other people are heavies, I think. So I think we'll just leave them like this for the time being. We might have to hire some more people soon to get some more rookies we can train up to be different things, but as it stands, this should be fine. So we'll launch this mission and see what happens. Alright, get out there, guys, and wreak some havoc here on some aliens. It's going to take us a while to fly over there, but that's like minutes. Those must be such fast planes. It takes like half an hour to fly the entire circumference of the world, practically. Alright, let's begin our assault here on this place. We got a nice wooded area. That could be nice. Lots of cover in those generally. Hopefully this UFO isn't too well defended. It's probably going to have a lot of sectoids and thin men, but let's take a look. We don't need to worry about the outsider anymore. They'll still be there, because we haven't researched the other one yet. Funnily enough, outsiders stop existing once you've researched them. I'm not entirely sure what that's all about. And if you stun an outsider when you already have an outsider shard, you just have an outsider shard that you can't sell in your inventory forever. It's kind of funny. I did that in the last playthrough I did. So, what are we looking at here? We got lots of trees. It's a wall right here, I believe. Yeah, it's the wall right there. So it's probably going to be over this way on the diagonal, just based on how they like to normally set things up here. So this is probably a good way to have it arranged if we're going to be moving up this way. That sounds pretty solid. If we... Where are our people? Where's Vos? Vos is here. So if we take... Whoa! Hello, camera. Alright. So if we take Vos... Hang on. What are we looking at? We've got lots of trees. There's a lot of cover on this map, which is nice. If we want to press up here, we probably can press up pretty safely. Alright, let's try it anyway. We're gonna go... I guess we'll send Vos far up. I'm worried about sending him too far in the early area, but I want to get him to a nice high ground advantage. There's nowhere he can grapple to, because these are all trees. You can't stand on top of trees. But we're gonna run over this way. Actually, the ship looks like it's over there, because this is the trench it dug as it crashed. I think. Looks like it anyway, because there's a tree broken there. If we follow this down, we might find the UFO over here. Might be something there too. Anyway, we're gonna have to go explore. So let's move. Let's keep moving up. We'll take, I guess, Fournier and Sprinter up first. The slower people kind of get priority on movement, because otherwise they get left way far behind if they don't get to nice cover early on, because they're a little bit slower than other people, especially slower than our... is she on the wrong side of this tree? She is. Well, I was dumb. I meant to have her on this side. But that didn't happen, so that's fine. We'll move Ryan over to this tree. Just as long as we don't immediately run into some people trying to ambush us, we should be fine, even if she's not in actual cover. Yon Yoon, I'm going to dash you over here as well. Can't quite get you to that cover either, so I guess you'll take the position behind the tree that Fournier here was supposed to take, or Ryan, whichever one of them that was. That's Fournier, yeah. Matsumoto, where are you going to go? You have a humongous movement range, which is amazing. Surprisingly enough, you can't stand on top of that log, though. Okay, well, in that case, where are we going to go? I guess we could go over here, but it's not even a great position either. There's not a whole lot of great places for you. I guess I can run them up to here, but that isn't even cover. Why is that not? Oh, it's a ramp. That's why. The ramps don't give you cover. Come on, game. Give me somewhere to go stand. I got lots of movement. There we go. No, don't. Ah. Right as I clicked, it glitched onto the top of the hill. Great. Hopefully there's no enemies here. Good, we're good. Alright, Suleiman, you're going to come back him up because he's probably going to get attacked in a second because he didn't get into the cover I wanted him to be in. But as it stands, we should be okay. And our team is much better defended than they were like a minute ago, so that's good. The aliens are here. Hopefully they're not teleporting around behind us because I hate when that happens on these maps. But there's nothing we can really do about it if they decide to do that, so we'll have to make do, I guess. Yoon, you're going to move up. You can't move up far enough, can you? I can move you over here, but it's not cover either. There's a lot of cover on this map, but none of it's close enough for us to actually reach it, which is a pain in the butt. Alright, you're going to move over to this log over here. Hopefully this is the area we're going to, not over here. Otherwise, I'm going to be a little bit out of position when we actually get over to it. But we're going to keep moving and see what we see. So, Fournier, you can actually push up almost into this cover. Are you in this cover here? Yeah, you are. That's a nice position for you, actually. You're going to run all the way over to that tree. Because if you can get into that cover, that should be nice. And I don't see too much over here, but there is... That's just a hill. Yeah, okay, they must be over this way then, like I suspected. That's fine, that's fine. We'll send Ryan further over this way, to this high cover. Actually, we'll send her into this corner. That'll be a bit safer, just in case they are actually over here. It's really hard to say what's the best position to move into, though, because I just can't see it much. I can move up on top of the hill over here with you, Vos, but that's not necessarily the best position either. That might not be bad. This is actually pretty good looking here. Now that might expose some enemies to us, which could be a problem because we're not really set up to fight enemies yet, but hopefully that doesn't happen. We do see a large blank space over here. No UFO in sight though. And that's the edge of the wall too, so they're not over here most likely, unless they're way back in this corner. Huh. Surprising that. They're really hiding from us this time. They don't want to be found. But we'll find them eventually, and hopefully we'll have the upper hand when we do. So let's move you guys up. I guess we can dash right into this corner here with Suleiman. If we are going to find an enemy, these super big movement actions are the things that are going to do it. And it's going to be a risky thing because we're pushing our people way forward. Well, there's the ship. Still haven't found any of the enemies, though, which is kind of strange. Kind of worrying, in fact. And we'll push Matsumoto up as well. I guess we might as well, since they haven't moved out into a position we can see them. Where are these aliens at? On the nice side, oh, they're over there apparently. That could be bad if they move out here and get a shot into him. Oh, floaters! Hello! Alright, well, at least they don't get a shot at us this turn. They're going to have to do a movement action now. One of them flies behind the tree, one of them right up close, so that one's going to die. That's pretty clear. We should be able to move up with these guys though, so we're going to rush up with Yeon Yoon because he really needs to get up into a combat range. You can't get into anything useful. I'm just going to run you over here then, I guess. That's the best I can do. Oh, guys, you're way out of position like I was worried. You can't shoot because I didn't run and gun with you, that's fine. Vos can't see anything, so he's not going to be able to shoot. I'm going to move him over here to this log, though, which should give him a really nice line of sight once he gets another turn. For now, though, he won't be able to do anything, so he's just going to hunker down here to make sure he doesn't get hit too hard. Matsumoto is exposed, but also has a nice flanking shot. I also kind of want to move up with these guys, although there's nowhere good to move up with them either. Alright, can you get to cover? No, not really. You can get to this, though. Ryan's going to come over to this little log here, and she should get a shot at one of them. 50% at the one who's really easy to hit with our flanking people over here. Not the best option, but I think we'll do a suppressing fire on them. That should still give us the hollow targeting bonus and makes them have less accuracy if we somehow manage to not hit them. That does take a ton of our ammo, though. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just take a shot. See what happens. Even if we don't hit him, that should still give us the hollow targeting bonus. There we go. So that means that our next shot should definitely hit, and I'm okay with that. Suleiman can't quite get the nice shot, but I kind of want to bring her around over here to take a shot at this guy anyway, so that's fine. Matsumoto, what you're going to do is you're going to move over to this cover, so you're no longer exposed. There we go. And now you're going to take a shot at the flank guy, which has a 100% chance to hit because of the flank, the range, and the hollow targeting, which is awesome. And that means you're dead, basically. I don't think we can do less than 4 damage here, especially not because we have that huge crit chance. That is a dead floater, and that is great. 5 damage. We didn't even need to crit him. Now, Fournier, I think you are going to dash over to here, because that way you'll be more useful later, and I'd be loath to have you sit in the back of the whole map the whole time. I should be able to swing Suleiman over here and take out that guy. Only problem is, if there's anything in here, or if there's anything else over here, we do risk getting really badly flanked if we move this far. But if we move this far, we might be able to get them exposed here, because there's no cover from this angle here. No exposure, but they are really close to us. Not a great accuracy, though. Only 54%. This could be bad, Suleiman. You may have messed up here pretty badly. We're going to take a shot anyway and hope it hits, and thank goodness it does. Well done. Suleiman takes out her target, and that is good. She might still be in trouble here if something else decides to jump on her, but it's looking pretty solid. And there they are. Hello, Thin Man. You're on the opposite side of the map from where all my people just moved to. Now they're going to trigger a movement action. No, they're not. That's surprising. Alright, so there's a bit of a bit of a swap here. Game just crashed, but we can load it back again from this turn, so that's good. The autosaves did save us this time. Not sure what was going wrong there, but something didn't like it. Either way, we saw some Thin Men hiding over here. We're going to have to go get them, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to grab Suleiman back from way over here, get her out of that potentially exposed position, and we're going to run hers just over here for now. That'll be fine. That'll keep her in a position more or less close enough that she can defend if need be. And I don't think that was a dash, so she should... No, it was a dash. Okay, I was going to say she should get the opportunity to do a overwatch from there, but no. We don't get that option. That's fine, though. We are going to take Matsumoto, and you're going to move right around over here behind this log. Actually, I'll move you here. That'll give you a nice corner position. Should expose at least one more Thin Man over there. And you should have a pretty good shot at this one. Well, I don't know about pretty good. 40% is not great. But we'll take the shot anyway and see if you can hit him. Can you hit your target? No, but you can destroy a tree, so that's something. If we swing back over here to Vos now, he should have a shot at both of those Thin Men. Yes, he does. That's good. And both of them have a 58% chance to hit. That's much better than anybody else. You might as well take a shot at the far off one, because otherwise we're going to have a heck of a time trying to hit him, I think. So, can you hit your shot, Vos? Looks like yes, he can. Bullet comes through and takes that Thin Man out. Awesome. Alright, now we have two heavies and our lovely Yeon Yoon. If we move Fournier up to here, can Fournier take a shot? No, but Fournier can overwatch from here, which is pretty good. Now Ryan, I might move Ryan over to this area here. Might be a little bit exposed if someone runs way over here, but she's also going on... Oh, she can take a shot here. 30% chance to hit, that's pretty good. I really don't want to leave her in the open is the main problem. I think what I'm going to do with her is just take a shot, and even if we miss, that'll give us an increased accuracy for when we bring Yeon Yoon around, which we're going to try in a second. Can she hit her target? The answer is yes! That is a dead Thin Man. Awesome. Alright, that does the job, I guess. Now, we are going to want to bring somebody else out who can actually defend here, because we're probably going to be in trouble soon if those guys decide to dash at us. Can you run and gun and then overwatch? No, it doesn't look like it. It says you can fire, but I don't think that's exactly what we need. Either way, we're going to dash him over here, which should give us a proximity attack if an enemy runs close enough to us, because I believe he does have close combat, which is, of course, a very useful ability. And there is the other Thin Man, and Fournier takes her reaction shot. Can you take him out? She looks like she hit him, and it's dead. Awesome. That was a good reaction shot, guys. A good one. There's more enemies over here, apparently. There might not be anybody actually inside this ship. Oh, hello. Alright, a bunch of floaters just opened the door. That's interesting. Can we do anything about that? They've all opened the door and stopped, and a bunch of our people are quite badly exposed. So, Ryan, you're going to rush around to this log again. That should protect you a little bit better. You might have a shot here, too. You do. That's great. What can you see? 50%, 50%, and 50%. I could just rocket them, but this will be more interesting. Take the shot, and can you hit him? No, but you did hollow target him, which gives us higher accuracy on him, so that'll be nice. Suleiman could take a shot. I'll keep Vos for last, because he should have a pretty guaranteed shot on there. Yeon Yoon, now is time for the run and gun. I'm glad I didn't waste it earlier. We're going to dash over this way, possibly right here looks pretty solid, although you can't stand there for some reason. You're going to dash into this space, I guess. And you should be able to take a pretty good close-range shot from there. Maybe I'll even bring you closer. It's not necessarily the best idea to run right up next to these guys, but it will give us a really good shot, at least one of them. Let's run him right up next to the door and take a shot here. Hopefully there's nothing else hiding inside there. We know there's an outsider most likely, but probably safe. If we take our shot here, this gives us a 100% chance to kill him, more or less. It might not do enough damage, though, which could be a problem. Nah, we'll take the 100% chance to hit for sure, and we might even rapid fire. It's a bit of a waste, but it will make sure he dies, so that's good enough for me. Kill that guy. Actually, that's the one that has the increased hit chance, isn't it? Yeah, it's the one to target, because that'll help counteract the rapid fire, and first shot kills him anyway. I guess that worked out fine. Now, Vos could take a shot, but I'm going to hold on to him for a second. If we take Fournier, she should be able to either kill one of them or set up another bonus to accuracy, so we'll take a shot with her as well. Can you do damage? Yes, but you didn't kill him. Apparently you don't have hollow targeting either, because it didn't seem to stop him. You have... oh, right! You can attack twice. So that's what we're going to do. Take another shot there, see if you can't kill off that guy. Second shot comes through and misses horribly, but that's okay. You took him down to 1 health, which is better than nothing, I guess. We still have Matsumoto and Suleiman over here. I'll bring Matsumoto over to a better position and see if he can't support as well. From that close, he should have a pretty solid shot. Who can you hit? 71% chance on the close one, 65 on the further away. We'll take the higher odds because that's always better, and see if you can't kill him off. Thank you! That's what we like to see, Matsumoto. That is a dead floater. Now, I could potentially try and capture these guys, but I'm not too worried about that. Vos is going to get a shot here just for fun, see if he can hit the target. 78% chance is not guaranteed, but Vos has incredible hit chances. Even when the odds are not great, he's been getting very lucky, so I can't say anything bad about him. Suleiman, I might move you up to a better position, but I'm only going to move you up in front of this door and then overwatch with you, just to give us that bit of extra protection in case something else comes around. We should be more or less safe here, though, like I said. There are definitely some more aliens somewhere, but I don't know where they are, which is why I'm kind of being a bit more cautious before I rush into this UFO. More than likely, they're hiding in the back of the UFO, because that's generally where the outsider would be, because that's where the piloting room is. We're going to move some of our people up here, though. We're going to dash Ryan right up to the door. Fournier is going to try and come up close as well, but a little bit afterwards. There we go, we can see inside now. Fournier won't be able to make it this turn, I don't think. Oh, she can. That's great. She can dash right up to here then, and that'll help us hold on to this position, and that'll be good. Now, from there, what are we going to do? We could probably take Matsumoto and reload with him. These guys are probably going to need to reload a little bit. No, we're looking pretty solid. Matsumoto's the only one who really needs a reload. So what I'm going to do with you then, Matsumoto, is I'm going to push you into this building so you can see if there's anything in there. We're going to dash you right up to this high cover. That should be safe enough, and then you can reload in there. It should not be a dash moving in that far? No, it isn't. Excellent. So you can reload your gun. That's what we want to see. I don't see any enemies in there, which is great as well. Suleiman is going to come in and take this side over here, if I can get the camera to support me here. There we go. Suleiman's going to come over to this side. She's going to overwatch here, just in case we happen to trigger any enemies that decide to run at us. Yon Yoon, actually I'm going to bring Vos up as well. I don't want to leave him back there all by himself. So Yon, no, you can't actually get into cover here. Well, you're going to run right up to this wall then, and that'll be better than nothing. You'll at least have some people close by you here, with both of our heavies nearby. That should keep you more or less safe. And then Yon Yoon's probably going to dash into the middle of this area. If we take him, it'll be a dash move, unfortunately, but he can get into here, which will help us if we need anything. Alright, what do we see here? Where are the aliens? Presumably they're in here. I still can't see anything, but that's fine. I'm not really expecting to see much right now. Which side do we want to push in from? Both of these, I believe, have engines in them, so they could be potentially dangerous, but we should be safe. If I send... we'll go around this side, I think. We'll send Suleiman over to this door. We're not going to open it just yet, because we're going to have our whole team over there more or less before we push in. We want most of our people to be able to support from the same side. We'll take Yon Yoon, and we'll put him on the right side of the door. There we go. That should be pretty safe over here. There we go. And Vos, you are going to actually come over to this thing, because that should give you a position to see into there, which should be good. Okay, now we will take Fournier into the building as well. That should be good. A lot of people to move around, but this should be okay. She has no ammo left, so she needs to reload. Good thing we have time to do that now. Ryan also has no ammo left, so she's also going to need to move up to here and reload. There we go. Reload completed.
Good to go.
And Suleiman, you're going to overwatch just in case something comes through this door. Vos, you're going to reload just so we have that extra shot ready. And Matsumoto, you are going to come over this way as well to give us a bit more close range support. I think you're going to move into that corner there, and that should give us a pretty good opportunity to take out whatever's hiding in here on our next turn. For now, you're also going to overwatch just to make sure nobody rushes us. Now, if they come out this door over here, it'll be annoying. There's not much we can do about it. They're behind us. Fantastic. Well, that might mean we get flanked here, but we're going to try and open this door and see if there's anything inside. It looks like there are still people in here. The outsider is probably this one. We're going to try and do our best to not get destroyed here. We open the door, what do we see? Give us a camera. Nothing. Alright, there's nothing here. There's no external doors here as well, which makes this pretty safe to move into. So we're going to move up and get ready to push into the last room, which is presumably where the outsider and maybe another enemy is hiding. I'm not expecting too much here, though, honestly. So we're going to move up, and we're also going to be moving around behind us to protect our back, because we don't want to get flanked over here. So, Vos, you're actually going to move over to this position here, I think, and that'll let you basically be useless as far as this fight is going, but we'll give you a position that's protected from behind. If an enemy tries to come in from there, you won't be able to do anything this turn, but you can just hunker down here for now, and that'll be fine. We are going to put Ryan behind this console, which is a full cover on this side, and she can overwatch from there. I want to bring at least Matsumoto around to give support in here, though, because it's generally not good to only have one person in or rather two people pushing into a room you can't see, because you never know what you're going to find. We'll bring him over here, and he can presumably overwatch in there, or is that a dash? That was a dash, that's fine. These guys can both overwatch, so they're not in too much trouble here. Overwatch there. I don't want to do Fournier yet. Fournier's going to be last. And then we take Suleiman and Overwatch with her as well. That way anything in here that tries to bust out on us is going to be in trouble. And Fournier, I think I'm going to move you around to this side of this pillar here, or maybe even here. We'll move you around to the solid pillar, and that way you can Overwatch as well, and anything that tries to get the drop on us is going to get badly shot. Alright, this should be pretty safe. There are enemies. There are an enemy. Yes, there are enemies still in this room. Nothing did try to come at us from behind yet, although we know they're still there. Although potentially they could have teleported again, which would make things difficult. We open this door. What do we see? Presumably one outsider. Oh, there's another internal barricade. I forgot about that. This is the room I wanted to burst into, but I have to wait another turn before I can do that now too. All right. Well, let's move Yan Yun in. Rather move him up to this side of the door. It's a slow process busting in here, but eventually we'll get into the piloting room. Alright, Suleiman, you're going to move up as well. I could potentially open the door and try and shoot them all in one turn, but it's not necessarily the best plan, because you definitely lose a little bit of your assaulting edge doing that. We're going to dash around to this side, so we have a bit of cover there as well. There we go. Excellent. Now these guys are going to still hang out over here. They're going to overwatch again just to make sure nothing comes around from behind. I still don't know where our enemies are actually coming from, but at least this way we know that these guys are all going to be pretty much ready to blow up anyone who comes close. So that should be good enough to protect us. Suleiman is also going to overwatch. I know I'm taking things a little bit slowly. I could probably push in a bit harder than this, but I don't know what I'm up against. And I'm never a big fan of doing things recklessly. So still nothing over here. People are still moving around somewhere. We're going to open this door now, and there should be an outsider in here for us to fight. He's probably going to run behind cover immediately. Don't know what just happened there.
I've got a visual.
There we go. There's the outsider. We got a sonic information, and we found our outsider. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure he dies. We are going to run and gun. We're just going to run right in there and shoot him in the side of the head. So, let's go. We could potentially try and capture him since he does have nice gear, but we're just going to run in behind him and gun him down, because at this close range with a shotgun, he's basically doomed. Here we go. Shotgun that sucker. 100% chance to hit, 70% chance to crit. Please kill him in one shot. That's what we like to see. That is a dead outsider.
Our troops should focus on capturing one of them, not killing them.
This is a funny thing, because that's actually entirely irrelevant. Like I mentioned earlier, if you actually capture more than one, all you get is an item you cannot get out of your inventory. It doesn't actually help you in any way. But the game thinks it does, so it tries to tell you not to kill them. That's fine, though. We've already got our outsider shard. We don't need another one. So, what are we going to try and do here now? I think what we're going to try and do is we're trying to push around to a position we'll be able to actually support. Now, Yan Yun might be in trouble if I'm abandoning him on his own over there, but he can move pretty fast, and he has that close combat ability if people try and rush up to him. He should be okay. Thing is, we know there's aliens out here. We don't know where they are or if we can easily get to them without getting shot, and it's a bit worrying being in this kind of position. So what we're going to do is we're going to move Fournier over here, potentially stop anything coming in through that door. We're going to overwatch here. Ryan is going to move over to this side, so she'll be able to block anything over this way, and she won't be so exposed from anyone who comes through there. Vos is going to stay in that position, I think, and overwatch as well. I'd like to be able to get my whole team out in case something is going on over there. Now, I still have no idea what they are, but there's definitely something over there. So we need to get our crew back together. We're going to send Yoon dashing around this way. That should be safe enough. There shouldn't be anything waiting in here for us. And we're going to try and start moving our crew around this way to take advantage of the fact that our enemies are basically going to be waiting for us until we find them. So we'll start moving our team around. There they are! Hello, thin men. You thought you could hide? And you can, in fact, hide, which is unfortunate. Alright, so they're around the corner over there. We can't do anything about them this turn, but we can move up and eventually get out there. The problem is, if we try and get out there this turn, they're going to have the drop on us, and we're not going to have any cover because there's nothing here. Also, I don't think there's a door on the back of this, so I don't think we'll be able to get out that way. There might be a door there, though. Doesn't look like it. I don't know. It's hard to say. I think what we'll try and do, though, is we'll dash in. I believe this is cover here. We'll dash somebody in here and take a look, and then if we have to move back, we can. I don't know. It's hard to say. This is a bad position because we have to come out to them, which is basically exactly what they want. It doesn't help us in any way. Stinking thin men. Of course, you have to be way outside the ship. And I'm Overwatch over here. Fournier's going to rush over to this side. Eventually, these guys will be able to get outside, but this sucks. Okay, not a great position to be in. Vos, you can't do much either yet. Ryan's going to move over to this side of the door, which does give her a bit of cover from this direction, but still not great. And unfortunately, if we put two people here, I believe that blocks the door entirely, so we don't want to do that. We will bring Suleiman around to this side, and she's going to Overwatch here, and pray she doesn't get crit. Thankfully, she does have armor on now, so she's not quite as likely to get horribly murdered in one shot. Vos, you are going to hunker down just to make sure you don't get shot through that crazy angle room. We're going to Overwatch with Ryan as well. She only has a sight line through like here, which is not great, but it's better than nothing. Come back here, thin men. I need to kill you, but you gotta come where I can kill you. Ah, they've come in the back. That is actually a bit unfortunate, because now we're not in such a great position here to block them. But we should be able to move... Whoa, camera. We should be able to move into here, which should give us a bit of an edge on them if they're trying to come in through the side. So we're going to move Fournier right up to this side. There shouldn't be anything in here, nor should we be visible from in here. We should be more or less protected. Ryan's going to move up to this side of the door. She might actually be able to shoot this turn if I move again. Yeah, she should be okay. Matsumoto would even be able to run through the door and then potentially take a shot, but that's not great either because there's nothing he can really do if he does get through there. He's exposed and can't really get the angle he needs. Right now it's looking like it's up to Yeon Yoon to take that guy out, which is not too bad. Yeon Yoon's good at that kind of stuff. We'll bring Vos around to this side just in case he needs to take somebody out from over here. And that should do. Now we have, I believe, one person left on this side? Yes, we just have Suleiman. Now what Suleiman's going to do is she's going to watch our backs. So she's going to come around to this side, and she's going to overwatch here just in case the other one decides to come around through here. Because we don't want to get caught like that. Now, Yoon can see him. If Yoon takes a shot right now, it's a 53% chance to hit. That's pretty good. But he should be able to move right up next to him and then gun him in the face. Oh, running gun is not ready yet. Needs another turn to cool down. So what you're going to do instead, Yeon Yoon, is you're going to run around to this position, I think, and take your shot from here. There you go. It should give you a little bit of proximity damage. I can rapid fire as well, which hits 54% of the chance, but should hit at least one of those rather than 60 and potentially missing. So this should be our better bet and should kill him. Go, Yeon Yoon! Bam! 3 damage. Do it again. And you missed the second one. Not good. You're going to get shot in the face now, my friend. Ryan could potentially do something to protect you. If I open this door, I can throw a grenade through there and kill that guy, I think. Can I see him? Yes. Only 44% chance, though. If I throw a grenade, I can pretty much guarantee he'll die, because I can drop it right over here. And that'll do the trick. So we're going to do that. We're going to grenade him just to make sure he actually dies. Throw that grenade. And that is a dead thin man. We also blew up part of the wall over there, which is unfortunate. But the point is, we're not at risk now. And there's the other thin man coming in to shoot us in the face now that we're exposed. No, he didn't. That was pretty unexpected. I was really expecting him to gun us down. Alright, well, we can move around and take him out at our leisure now. I don't think there's any other enemies on the map, so we can basically do whatever we want here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Yoon over here, which should give us a pretty nice flanking shot on that guy, and he'll go down. I shouldn't really... Oh, Yoon has no bullets left! I could take a shot with the pistol, but I think I don't really want to feed him. I'll leave him there for now, and we'll see. He has way more levels and whatnot than he really needs anyway. Matsumoto could get it. These guys are all pretty high level. I could give it to one of our heavies. That would probably be a pretty good idea. Make them a bit more useful. So we'll swing around here with Ryan and give her a shot on the flank. That doesn't give a flanking shot, really? That's okay, though. 53% chance to hit. Should be dead. No, you missed. On the plus side, the holo targeting makes it easier for somebody else to hit them. Come on now. Alright, we're going to bring Fournier around this way, which should give us a flank. There we go. That's a flanking shot. Plus the 10% accuracy, 100% chance to hit. That guy should be dead. Gun him down. Thank you very much. Alright, Fournier takes out the Thin Man, gives us the win. 11 aliens killed, not a single operative lost. In fact, I don't think a single operative was even shot at in this match. And that's what we like to see. Alright, Cursed Days was a success. Let's get ourselves back into the secret base and plan for the future. They should have given us some nice rewards, hopefully. What do we get? I'm hoping for a lot of intact and broken gear here, because it was a large scout ship. It's better than nothing.
Excellent work all around.
Ryan is now a captain.
Another
That's good. We
effort from
can
our
level
troops.
her up that way. She's now on the same level as Vos. Giving her a captain status lets her carry 2 grenades or increase the area effect of her suppression, which is what we're going to go for, because we have holo targeting. And from what I hear, if we do suppression with holo targeting with the increased area effect, it'll mean that that entire area gets the holo targeting bonus, which makes it really nice to increase that accuracy. So we'll take that. There we go, Ryan. You are going to be danger zone on all these people. There we go, and looking pretty solid. Let's continue. Some floater corpses, some thin men corpses, 50 Illyrium, 120 alien alloys, 20... Wow! 4 intact flight computers, 2 intact power sources. That's a lot of stuff. That's pretty good. Weapon fragments, not great, but nice Illyrium and alien alloys, lots of intact parts. That's good stuff. Alright, we'll continue. We didn't manage to calm down Argentina any, I don't think, but you know what? That's fine. They're not too panicky anyway. They only have 1 level. Actually, they only have 1 level. Never mind. We don't need to we don't need to calm them down. They're fine as they are. Okay. So, we're waiting on the Foundry, we're waiting on the lasers, we're waiting on the council report. Now, I only have a little bit of money, so I can't really spend anything. There's not a whole lot I can do here in the interim, but I may actually have to end this episode here, because I think we're probably running close to the end of our time. I do apologize for the game crashing in there. I managed to validate a missing file, and that should make it not happen again, but there's nothing I can do about it at the moment, so we'll make do. As it stands, though, looking pretty solid here. We research anything? I'd love to get the Foundry up just because that will give us the opportunity to get some upgrades, which I'd really like to get going. But for the time being, we have to make do without. And there's nothing else I really need to buy at the moment. Another arc thrower might be good, but I don't really need it. And as it stands, we're doing fine anyway, so I'm not too worried. Situation room's looking solid. We are going to quickly check the time, and I'll be right back. Yep, like I thought, we're a little bit over the 30-minute mark, so we are going to be ending this episode here. Thank you for watching, everyone. This has been Vanguard of Valor playing some XCOM Enemy Unknown for you and taking down a UFO. Ha ha! Now, if you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to leave a like on the episode. Thank you again very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.